have Mecklenburg's finest. Ain't got nothing to do with me, so we're gonna keep on going. YouTube, welcome back to the channel. Hope everything's going well on your end. Thank you for tuning into this video. This video is gonna be a little different, man. I'm not gonna talk about cars. I'm not gonna talk about Dodge news. I'm not gonna cover car meet, even though I haven't covered a car meet in months, and I'm missing car meets. I'm still sick about that. But we're gonna talk about, man, a little bit different. I'm gonna talk about the man behind the camera, talk about myself. I know that's kind of selfish. I want to give you guys some insight about me, you know, why I do the YouTube thing, and you know, my motivation behind it. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna hop in the car. I'm gonna take y'all for a ride with me. I'm gonna show you around the city a little bit. All right, so we're recording, we're good. So I'm gonna put the seatbelt on. So I already got the car on because it's hot out here, man. It's about like 90 degrees with 100% humidity. So you know how that goes. So I'm already in the car, I got the GoPro on. So we're just gonna take you know, a little ride. I'm gonna tell you about, you know, me, tell you about like my story, tell you about, you know, why I started the YouTube channel and all of that. I do want to thank everyone that's been tuning in, supporting the channel, subscribing, liking, commenting on each and one of the videos. That support doesn't go unnoticed, and I really do appreciate people that do that. I know it's a big, huge time commitment to sit there and watch through someone's videos, whether you're interested in the topic or not. Watch the video, like it, and put a comment, a meaningful comment on there showing that you support the channel, man. Like, for real, like, thank you on that. Let's start rolling, man. Let's start moving. So let's get the thing doing. We are in uptown, close to uptown Charlotte. It is uptown Charlotte. It's not downtown, and there's some reason why it's called uptown versus downtown. I Googled it before, I forgot. No, I'm not originally from Charlotte, so my bad on that, but I do know better. This is uptown Charlotte, uptown, not downtown, man. So if you can hear me, I got the AC blowing because like I said, I'm cooking. So why did I start the YouTube channel? Let's go ahead and get ready to that. So I started the YouTube channel about last March, I think, if I'm not mistaken. I started around last March, and the reason I started the channel, my first video that I uploaded was I had a Teller the Dragon run with my car club. But before I get into that, I gotta backtrack a little bit before that. So that was my first video, and the reason that was my first video is because back in February I got a gift from the wife. You know, Valentine's Day, I got a camera, right? And I got the camera as a gift, and I'm like, man, what I'm gonna do with this thing, man? You know, I got this camera, it's a GoPro, so I'm like, man, I gotta do something. And so from there I decided, okay, maybe I can record some stuff. I'm like, maybe I can like record me like driving and stuff like that, you know, get some action shots on the car and all that kind of stuff. So that was my kind of plan. My plan was to really do YouTube at that particular moment. So what I did was, like, you know, I put the GoPro mounted in my car. I would drive around and get some shots and stuff like that. And then a couple months later, I think it was like end of March or something like that, my car club, we had a ride up to Teller the Dragon. If you don't know what Teller the Dragon is, it is on the North Carolina Tennessee border. It is an 11-mile stretch of road with like 300 curves, and it is really fun. It's one of the best roads to drive on in the United States, and also probably the world, man. It's probably like top 10, no lie. So we had that drive, whatever, and I'm like, man, I got the GoPro, man. I might as well just record it. I was gonna record it for the rest of the car club and all that, because I know they probably want to see the footage and stuff, and people that didn't go probably want to check out like how exactly is it. So I recorded it, and you can check that video. It is the very first video on this channel, very first one that I had on here. So if you want to go look at that video, not right now, but wait a little bit, man. Watch this first, and then go check that video out. I got a Mustang. I only look up here, but so that's the first video I put up, you know. And from there, I really wasn't thinking about, you know, uploading content on a regular basis. I was like, man, I'm just gonna do that and that's it, right? And someone was watching the video and they were like, man, you know what, man, you need to be a YouTuber. You need to, you know, do more stuff. And I'm like, man, I'm not trying to do all that YouTube and stuff. And the reason being because, like, one, this is something like all people that start a YouTube channel always say. I do not want to hear myself talk. Man, I'm gonna be completely honest. Like, here's my advice. The way you sound on camera, everyone else has already heard how you sound. So if you think you sound stupid, everybody else already thinks you sound stupid, and they gotten over it. To be honest, that's how I was, man. Like, I had to get over the fact that I don't want to hear myself talk, because I was the only person that ever heard myself talk. Everyone else has heard me run my mouth all the time. I haven't heard my own self talk, so I had to get over that. That's the advice for that. I may do another video on advice for YouTubers and all that stuff. So, oh, what's going on up here? We have Mecklenburg's Finest. I ain't got nothing to do with me, so we're gonna keep on going. And that's something that YouTubers want to get over, so that's a whole nother video. So I made that video, and people like, you should do this all the time. I'm like, nah, I don't want to do that all the time. So the next thing, like, I had the camera, and a couple months went by, and so I was like, before I even had YouTube or all that, I was going to Cars and Coffee a lot. I was going to car meets a lot and all that kind of stuff, because I'm in the cars. This car I had way before I started the channel. Like, I know a lot of people get the car, then immediately start the channel. Nah, this car was way before the channel. That's why a lot of miles already done on it. So a couple months went by, and I'm like, man, I go to car meets. I might as well just record car meets, man. You know, so I went to Cars and Coffee. And when I go to Cars and Coffee, I end up talking to other people so much that I don't focus on recording stuff. So I had the camera with me. So it's been a couple times I went to Cars and Coffee. That's a nice challenge. There's a few times I went to Cars and Coffee, and I didn't record, man. I had the camera with me, but I didn't record. I was too busy talking to people. That was like, I think it was like June when I went, and I didn't record it. I was like, okay. So the next time I went to Cars and Coffee, Charlotte, was July. And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna make sure I'm going to record this time. You know, I'm going to record, I'm gonna do it. And so July come around, I go to Cars and Coffee. I got my camera with me. I actually record footage. And that is actually the second video that's on my channel. And that's why there's such a large gap between the first video I dropped and the next video I dropped, because I wasn't sure like this time I wanted to do or whatnot. So I recorded that video, like, cool. You know, it did pretty well. It's a Cars and Coffee. Cars and Coffee videos really typically do well because everyone's looking to watch them. So that video did pretty well. And so the next video I didn't record was until August. Like, I recorded the next Cars and Coffee in August. So that was a month for the next video. So that's 2 videos. So that's right there, 3 videos last year. And we're in the year, it's almost like over halfway gone. I only put up 3 videos. So I'm like, okay, I recorded that video. Then I think the next video I recorded was another car meet I went to. And that was like another couple of weeks after that. So I'm like, okay, I'm getting into a little bit of a rhythm of dropping this content when it comes to the car meets and stuff like that. But then also, there was sometimes like I couldn't go to car meets, you know. So I'm like, okay, I can't go to car meet. I can't upload anything. And that's gonna be the basis of my content on the channel. So I forgot the next one I went to. What was the next one I went to? I think it was another, maybe like Cars and Coffee or something. It was another Cars and Coffee video. So I think by now, I think I uploaded maybe like 3 or 4 Cars and Coffee videos, another meet or something like that. Now, this is, that is Bank of America Stadium, home of the Carolina Panthers. Yeah. No, I'm not a Panthers fan at all whatsoever. I am a Las Vegas Raiders fan. And y'all be like, man, I know y'all thinking like, man, how you stay in the South when you're a Raiders fan? Man, mind your business, man. Mind your business. That's a whole nother video. That's a whole nother topic. But by then, so back to the YouTube channel. So I uploaded a couple videos, and I really wasn't serious about it because I wasn't dropping content as much, man. I was maybe dropping maybe 1 or 2 videos a month, right? So then, hold on. Oh, we got a tunnel. We got a tunnel. That is mandatory to do. That is mandatory to do when you drive through there. It's mandatory to do that. So I dropped a couple videos, so I wasn't really serious about it. And I didn't have that much content. So I don't think things really flipped until one day I got the idea, like, man, I can't just really do car content. I just can't do car meets all the time. I gotta change up my content a little bit. So one of my videos I did, one of the first videos I did that was not like car meet related. I did a video on, can you put a car seat in a Challenger? And that video blew up, man. That video got a few thousand views. It's still going up. And it was a good video. And well, it was good as far as the information in it, but as far as the editing and stuff like that, man, it was rough just because of the fact that, make sure I'm still recording. Yeah, hope I better be still recording. I've been doing all this talking. Yeah, so it was rough just because, you know, it was one of our first few videos I put out. So the editing was rough, but the information was good. A lot of people have checked it out, a few thousand views. If you want to look at it, you can go check it out as well. That video did well, a few thousand views, right? And then I came back, I did another video, and the motivation behind my next video was like, a lot of people, when they have a car channel, they do installations on the car. My car at this time already had a whole bunch of mods on it, so I didn't have a lot of installations I could do. So my car was kind of modded out, man, a good bit. So I'm like, man, I can't really do any installations on my car. So I'm like, well, what can you do? Well, I can talk about the mods I do have. So then my next video, I talked about my halo light on my car. I did a video on that, and that video got a few thousand views as well. That was one of my most watched videos on the channel. I think it's my second highest video. It's got like 7,000 views or something like that. So that video did well also. So I did that. Now keep in mind, I haven't dropped a lot of videos. I'm probably under 10 videos for the whole year. And most of it being car stuff. So next, that's like around in November or October or something like or something like that. So next December comes around, and now I'm dropping. I didn't go to this. I went to a few car meets. Of course, I got those recorded, but then I did a couple more miles in my car. So I've dropped a few more videos in December because I was off for a couple of weeks. I'm like, man, let me try to drop some more videos. Let me see how that works. So I dropped a few videos in December. And one thing I learned was that you need to drop at least 4 videos a month, like a video a week if you want to stay consistent and stuff like that and try to grow with YouTube. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna try to drop 4 videos a month. So I tried to do that. And of course it didn't work all the time because I'm still working, but I'm working from home most of the time now. Well, all the time now. Then I was working on sites. I had to drive back and forth to work. And you know, that takes time during the week and all that. So I was like, let me try to drop 4 videos a month, right? And that was kind of be my goal for this year, to drop 4 videos a month. So this year rolls around, I did the video with the car group where we did the New Year's Day ride, which is on my channel, which you go check out as well. I did that video, and then I think I did like another video that month. And so I didn't really do that many videos, right? February comes around, so I did a couple videos in February. Cars to Coffee for February, I did that video, and that video went crazy. It went crazy viral. 45,000 views on that. I'm like, oh my gosh, 45,000 views. It went crazy. I may do a separate video on how that went viral, because that's a whole story in itself of how that took off. But you can go check it out. It is my most watched video on my channel for a fact. So I did that video. I followed up with another video. I was like, man, I got 40-something thousand views on this one. I need to do another video. I dropped another video. That didn't do as well, because that's how viral videos work. It goes viral, and you never know it's gonna go viral. You try to follow it up, and it doesn't work the same, right? So then I did that video. Then I followed up. I went to another car meet, and then I'm like, okay, I got a good rhythm going now. I'm thinking of content to drop. I'm dropping the videos a little bit more regularly. So like, cool. So then March roll around now March, here's where it gets flipped upside down a little bit. So March come around, I got some videos planned. I'm like, I'm gonna go to this meet, I'm gonna go to that meet, got some content there, and I'm ready. And the day before I'm supposed to go to some of these meets, everything gets canceled. The Roro hits, man. The Roro, the beer flu. We're not gonna call it what it's gonna call in case, you know what I'm talking about, the Roro, the big one, the beer flu. So that hits, and everything gets shut down. No meets, no anything, man. So I'm sitting here thinking now, I'm like, dang, man, I really was gonna start trying to grow my channel and starting to put out more content. But now I don't have any car meets to really go to. So now what I'm gonna do? So I was like, okay, I can't depend. It was at that point I said, I can't depend on car meets to help my channel grow. I gotta think of content outside of car meets and go with it. So I gotta think of doing mod reviews. I gotta think of doing installs. I gotta think of talking about car news and all that kind of stuff, right? So that's what I started doing, man. I started doing more of that. And I still want to do the car meets. Unfortunately, lately, car meets have been going on around here, but not. But I've been missing them all, so that sucks. But it is what it is. I'm gonna get back to them, and I'm gonna flood it with car meets and everything. But I've been missing those. But that happened, so I gotta grow the channel, man. I gotta really make this thing work, because I can't depend on car meets to make my channel grow. So that's when I started doing everything else, and that helped me think about like how to grow the channel, like how can I drop more content on the channel. Actually, we're gonna go this way. Somebody want to hear it real quick, but yep, that is Hornets Arena right there. But yeah, so I gotta help grow the channel and stuff like that. So now that's when I started thinking about different content, like stuff outside of car shows, what I wanted to make. And that's when I started dropping more car news, more car talk, more of that type of stuff. Definitely helped the channel grow. So that's kind of the main story of the channel and kind of direction of the channel. I'm trying to do it, trying to go with, man. Trying to do a little bit of everything, trying to keep the car mods coming, trying to keep the car reviews coming. I do got a lot of other ideas I want to do to the channel. I just haven't had a chance to execute them, but it's gonna be some really dope stuff coming to the channel. Just stay tuned on that. And as far as my motivation, like why did I get to a point where, why did I get to a point where I started releasing more videos and stuff like that? Because to be honest, like doing videos is a big time commitment in itself, man, because like you gotta go out and shoot the video, you gotta think of the idea, you gotta shoot the video, you gotta edit it, you gotta upload it, you gotta promote it, you gotta do all that kind of stuff. And you may spend a lot of time doing all that and may not get a lot of views on it, but it is a huge time commitment. And I found some things that kind of work for me personally. Like honestly, on some days I may record 2 videos and then release those videos during the week so I can keep content fresh. And if you want to look back on my videos, especially from this year, I got like 50-something videos on my channel, and I would say a good 80% of those videos came about in 2020. And my motivation for doing so is, I do get a lot of my motivation from other YouTubers, when it comes to making videos. Now, I'm not a full-time YouTuber, so this is not I don't get paid off of this. I'm doing this as a hobby. I'm doing this because it's kind of like my release. It's kind of how I decompress and kind of put my touch on something and kind of I have my direction on how I want to do this thing. And one of my main motivations, no lie, is kind of cliche, but I can say why. It's Tall Guy Car Reviews. It's probably my biggest motivation when it comes to YouTube. I watched a lot of his early stuff when he stayed in Minnesota, and he had his Hellcat that he was leasing at the time, and he had his Honda for his other car and all that kind of stuff. And he's staying, you know, up in Minnesota, small. I don't know how big Minnesota is, but it's nowhere close to the size of the town he's in now. Staying up there, him and Mr. Organic, putting out videos and doing car reviews, which some people like, they're not car guys, they don't know what they're talking about. But I really feel like because of the fact they wasn't car guys and they really didn't know in depth about the ins and outs of cars, made the car reviews really entertaining to watch, man. There's a lot of people that do car reviews and they really get into the intricate details of it, which is nothing wrong with that. It's very informative. They came at it from a totally different angle and did the car reviews in a way like a regular person reviewing a car, like taking me, put me in a car I never seen before, never drove before, and I just start talking about it. That's kind of how they went about it, which worked for them. He built the empire off YouTube from where he was. Like, I remember one time he tried to go to some sort of YouTuber event and he wanted to be a part of it, and they were like, no, you can buy a ticket like everyone else. And that was like some of the other big YouTubers at the time, and now look at him. His channel is just as big, if not bigger, than some of the people that didn't want him to come to that. He built the empire. He got his channel, grew a lot. Mr. Organic's channel grew a lot. He got the channel with his girlfriend. That's really big. He got the Top of the Move podcast channel, which is also big. This man is eating off YouTube, man. And all he did was grind and put out content, and stay true to himself, man, and just trusted everything was gonna work out. Now, am I trying to get to that level of popularity? I mean, who wouldn't want to, man? Not the popularity, but maybe build this into something bigger. Will it work? I don't know. But the way I think about it is this: it's like I got the tools to do it, man. To be a YouTuber, you don't need fancy cameras, man. You just gotta grind it out with what you got. Know a little bit about editing videos, and just just have a mind and just stay true to how you want to do it, man. Don't let anyone else tell you how you should do your channel, what kind of content you put out. There's billions of people in the United States alone, man. There's millions. It's a lot of people, man. I don't know the exact number, but there's a lot of people out there. And you should be able to find a few thousand people that want to watch your stuff. You should be able to find a few thousand people, man, if you just stay true to what you're doing. And I don't consider myself a big YouTuber, because I'm not, man. I only have 1,000 subscribers. My views aren't crazy big like some of these other people out here are. I got the tools to be successful, man. I got internet. I got a camera. I know how to edit videos. I know how to create content and stuff like that. So I got all the tools. Only thing that will be stopping me from getting to that next level will be myself, man. It'd just be myself, not grinding out. That's why some days I do record 2 videos a day and release them out a week. That's why I try to stay active on YouTube and support other people with hopes they support me as well. Even if you don't support me, that's cool. But I'm still gonna do my best to support you and try to hopefully put you out there, and hopefully people check you out too. Whether you have more subscribers than me or less, it don't matter, man. I'm just gonna support. And that goes back to the support thing. Like I said before, I appreciate everyone that does support my channel, watch the videos and comment and all that kind of stuff, because that stuff doesn't go unnoticed, and it's very helpful, because I know it's a big time commitment to do so. I appreciate it, man. I really do appreciate it a lot. That's kind of my motivation behind YouTube. Like I said, this is not my full-time job. This is just my hobby. It's not something I do new, man. Like, this is something I always did. Like, I've always done mods to my cars. Like, pretty much 90% of the mods on my car is stuff that I installed myself. Only thing I didn't do was the suspension, the exhaust, and what else I did? I didn't do the ceramic coating. I think that's it. Everything else, I did myself. I did it on my own. I did it in my garage. I did it out in the parking lot. I did it all myself, man. Well, off the front splitter, I didn't do that, man. I definitely have some help on that one. The SRT split, I have some help on that one. But pretty much everything else, I did myself. And it's like I've been doing it. So now what I'm doing now is just trying to bring you on that journey of the stuff I'm doing. Let you know a little bit what I see, how I view cars and stuff like that. Like, I like talking cars with people who are very knowledgeable about cars. I like learning stuff, and I like saying, hey, I don't like that. This is why I think they should do it, stuff like that. I like talking that. I like giving people advice on cars and stuff. That's why I do different kind of car talks on my channel. And I love car meets. I've been going to car meets, to be honest. If I started YouTube back when I was going to car meets, I would have hundreds and hundreds of videos, to be honest, man. It's just that I just started at a bad time. I should have started soon. Definitely should have started sooner. So that is, hopefully I covered everything I want to cover in this video. That's kind of my story of why I started YouTube, my motivation, my influence, people that influenced me to keep going at this thing. I know with my channel, I'm not growing as fast as other people. That's cool. That's what it is, man. And I'm the type of person, I'm not gonna hate on anybody else's success, man. I want to see everybody win. I want to see everybody eat, you know. And hopefully the same way. Hopefully you out there watching me like, damn, I want to see him get better. I want to see him be successful and all that. And I'm gonna support him, stuff like that, man. And hopefully there's no like ill will and hate to see someone not be successful in this thing. So that's my motivation behind it, man. That's why I do YouTube. I enjoy editing videos. I love taking random clips of stuff and putting it together and hopefully making it into something and making it look good that people will enjoy. And it seems like people are enjoying it because people are watching it, man. And hopefully people continue to do so. And if this thing blows up in the future, I end up becoming real big and can support family off of it, so be it, man. That'd be cool. I mean, who doesn't want that to happen? I get a bigger platform. Maybe I could be a bigger voice and change it, not only the car community, but other stuff, man. I'm just one person, and I just got big dreams, man. Who doesn't want that, you know? So that's gonna wrap up this video, man. Appreciate everyone tuning in. I know this isn't a car related video. Well, it is kind of car related because I'm in a car and driving, so it's car related. I'm talking about my car YouTube channel. Hopefully everyone understands where I'm coming from with that, and appreciate you taking some time out to watch this video and hear me ramble on about why I make YouTube videos as you watch a YouTube video that I made, man. So I'm gonna keep dropping the content, man. Can't wait to get back to car meets because I am itching to get back out there. I'll be sitting on IG. I see people go to car meets. I'm watching everybody's car meets and stuff go down. I'm like, dang, man, I'm gonna get back out there, you know, because I like going to car meets. I network with a lot of people. I like networking with people in person. When I was going to car meets, I met a lot of people and talked with a lot of people out there, and I kind of like doing that. I'm very outgoing. I like meeting people, I like networking with people, because you never know who you can meet that can help you out with something, or know somebody can help with something. So that's always good. That's always good, man. So I'm gonna wrap up the video now. I'm done talking, man. Thanks for everyone for tuning in and riding with me. We're gonna catch you on the next one, man. That was a ride through the city, and hope y'all had fun. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Peace. We're out. Wait, no, we're gonna get a pull. No, we ain't gonna go out yet. Nah. We're not gonna go out yet. Y'all think I'm gonna make this video and not do a pull? Huh? Y'all think, nah, I'm gonna let the image talk. Let it talk. No, I ain't gonna let it talk, man. I'm gonna chill, bro. I'm gonna chill, because Charlotte Mecklenburg Finest right there. We gonna chill, bro. We gonna chill. We ain't gonna let it talk, but we will catch you on the next video, man. We're out. Peace.